we're back to the origin. I was going to say back to the hideaway.
I need to tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine. And I'm going to need Otto's help.
Okay. Maybe. You okay, Joshua?
Origin, he called it. But the origin of what?
Probably his origin, I'd say. Can I teleport around now? I can. I needed to check because I'm like, what am I doing? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Yeah, we've got some things to catch up on.
What do you mean I can't have another loaf?
I was going to talk to these guys. Why are you guys just here?
It's not like a fuck-off crystal hanging over the horizon to sour your ale.
Aww. I like that you two hang out
Is
though.
this the last of the mother crystals, do you think? Or could there be others buried out there?
I don't think so. I think he wanted them obvious. Let's see what we've got in our reading room, our reading table. A new life. While the going was slow and not without the occasional run-in with some straggling orc, I saw Edda back safe to the Shadow Coast where Mid was waiting kindly with the Enterprise. On the voyage home, I like to think the poor lass opened up a little, telling us about her life and the life she wants for her baby. But I suppose it's up to us now to make certain the little one gets it. Aww. Yes, it is. That's our plan, Gav. Why am I calling you Sid all of a sudden? What a fool I am. So we need to go talk to Otto. But I know there's some, Hey, Dion. Oh.
I've wronged so many.
I moved a little bit too far and just started jumping.
I did not deserve to be saved. But save me.
I mean, no offense, but between you and my mother, I would have killed you. I mean, I would have saved you.
Offered me a chance at redemption. Yours is a fine family, Ifrit. Cherish it.
Why does he call me Ifrit and he calls Joshua Phoenix, but he's like, you know, you can call me Dion. Like, that's not fair. I want to be called Clive.
What will it be today?
Nothing important.
Allow me to educate
We're
you.
just having a look. And then we just... how many hunts? Please tell me you've just got one hunt. Because otherwise I'm gonna cry. Oh, so we've got one S rank done. So we've got Ruin, Reawaken. Oh no. Oh no, that's at least 4. Another S one as well. We did that one. So Pandemonium. Those few souls who were able to escape from Ash before the skies changed tell of Pandemonium, the king of the orcs, who led his fellow beastmen in revolt against Waluda rule. Though his rebellion was swiftly crushed by King Barnabas's armies, many of the orcs who now roam the Twins, sating their appetite for human flesh, bear his markings, suggesting that he still commands his forces today. Oh shit, we've got more! Okay, we've got Gobbermooch. A rogue goblin has been sighted several times in the abandoned village of Estla, presumably drawn by the stores left behind when the villagers departed for reverie. Though said villagers will not be returning, we shall surely seek to reclaim the village for mankind once this is all over. I suggest that we end the goblin's misery now, before he tears the houses down in his search for sustenance. That feels a bit sad that that's a hunt, that we're just gonna beat that guy up. By Ghoul. Among the diverse beasts that make their home in Waloed, there are many that seem not to be a creation of nature, but some malign god. Bagul is one such creature, a cat that takes an almost perverse delight in hunting down the few survivors of the human race that yet survive on the far continent, and toying with them as a child might a doll, complete with the chewing of their extremities. We definitely need to deal with that one. And Agni, a band of curse breakers making a first foray into Waloed, encountered this creature near the road through Halfcombe. though those with memory of Ash before its fall knew Egni as a peaceable beast, one worshipped as the Jalkana of the North, the Aether has since addled its mind, sending it barreling hither and yon, crushing anything in its path. To end its torment would be a mercy. And then we've got Usher to the Underworld. Travellers of the Gilded Path share stories of the Crystal Giant, a beast who haunts the paths less trodden, illuminating the shadowy canyons with unmistakable blue glow of ether and painting them red with their blood of his victims. If our suspicions are correct and this creature is another construct of Ultima, then only by laying him low might we truly begin to live on our own terms. And then, after the collapse of the fallen civilization, their technology slept silently within the ruins of their airships for many a long year. However, of late, these echoes of the fallen age have begun to awaken, attacking any strangers on sight, presumably as they were designed to do. While some are easily escaped, this particular echo persists in pursuing its targets until they lay dead in the dust. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot. That's too many, maybe. But we definitely want to do them. So do I do some now? I say maybe, how many? Okay, so there's an S1, there's an S1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I do those 5, and then I leave these 3 for a little bit later. Like, I could continue the main quest now, but I feel like I want a little break. So how about I go beat up some bad guys? Some big bad guys. Okay, so this goblin's got to be here somewhere. You'd think you'd be able to hear it. So let's check up here. Ooh, that scared me. Don't know why, but it startled me just a little bit. Let's go beat up this goblin. Is it up here? I feel like it'll be up at the top. Oh, no, it's right here. I was like, I see like a little area up at the top. It's probably going to be there. But no, he's here. Gubbermouch. Time to die. He's so little, I feel so bad about this.
How the hell did it cross the strait?
Oh, it's not even staggerable. That does make me feel really bad. Just me beating up on him. I should probably wait a little bit, but we'll just, you know, it's not staggerable, so we'll just keep going. What a poor dear, just completely at our mercy. Alright, dude, you're okay. Just lay down and die, that would be nice. A little swing? Oh, what a sweet little swing. Don't do that. I feel a bit bad. I told you it was like really easy to fight this guy. I was right. He's just sat there all helpless and sweet. What a poor dear. Poor dear. It's alright. It's alright. Just, you know, die in peace and all that. Okay, dude, just now. perfect time. I thought he was. Oh, he came right past perfect time, that is. The best perfect time. Thank you, my guy. Oh, where's he gone? Why are you here? Oh, there was a little ladder I could have climbed up. I wish I'd realised that. That's the first time I've been able to like hit him when he's down. Ow! Dude, you need to stop that. That hurts. Just die now, please. There we go. There we go. Mwah. Perfect. Now I believe there's another 2 in Waloed, so we shall definitely find them. A primitive battle horn. I need that for my big sword, right? I feel like I do.
Your journey ends here.
I looked at it recently and I'm pretty sure my ultimate weapon needs that. Ooh, an orchestration roll. I'm sure it said half comb. Oh, yep, something's here. Oh, this is the one that wants peaceful, right? Agni, yep. Well, sorry Agni, but we're gonna have to fight.
Look who's here to meet us.
Yeah, isn't it? Oh, this is kind of like the one at the beginning. Not at the beginning. I don't know. I know what I'm talking about. I don't know whether anybody else does. Yeah, I guess it's always a problem, eh? You got permanently frosted for like a little while. Teeny tiny little bit. Fire, wolf. Nice. Stop breathing fire. Now. That's what you get when you breathe fire. You get my ice attack, dude. Ooh, now we're talking. Oh, you said it again. 3rd time in a row, dude. That's terrible. For you, at least. For me, it just makes sense. Use my will and my line. Hitting, and then get a bit of diamond dust just before the end. A lot of damage. That's a beautiful amount of damage. I love that amount of damage. And a little bit. Get a bit more of it. Oh, you ruined everything, dude. You always manage that. At least you stay still on the vine. Thanks for doing that for me, dude. Stop, stop! How dare you do that to me, eh? Ow. Fire always works. I also tried to use rhyme and completely missed, so I guess that's a bit of annoying. Okay, we'll just leave it for now. We'll stagger you, and then we'll use diamond dust there. just noticed me. Come on. Never mind. Let's keep going. Keep moving. Thought you could beat me? How could you be such a fool at me? Oh yeah. Get a bit of that now. Get that happening. Don't use your fireworks on me, piece of crap. No, we'll use one of them to get rid of it. There we go. I was like, I don't want to have it unstaggered when I fight it. We'll just keep it as it is. Oh, oh, so close. So close. Oh, we're 45 now. 45. I like your, like, antler things. If they weren't glowing like that, they'd be really cool looking. Time to die if I do. Looks like he's got a little crown. Cute. Obviously not. Okay, we can't type things, let's just do that. That sounded weird, saying it like that. I feel like I'm just better at dodging the Shiva. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Of that stagger, that's gone, that stagger meter. Beautiful. How are you? You're not that far away. Start with you. You, and then we'll do a dime. And then we'll just get the limit break. Constantly. That's enough if you can heal that feeling. I would adore that if I can be a good kitty and die for me, please. I timed that lovely. We do have the other one available. So we can stagger and hit again. And then we'll just Earth Infuriate. So we'll just hit the kitty while it's down. Perfect. I was worried that it would not hit them. But it did. I keep doing that, but I keep missing the Shiva one because I'm not as Shiva when I do it. There we go, I got the Shiva one that time. See? You can do it. Get a bit of firepower as well. Wow, we're nearly through that, so let's keep with what I am. Use the Flames of Rebirth. Use my Pinching Bit. Use a Rhyme, and then a Diamond Dust. eyes some. Come on, hon. Come on. You're not gonna make it to the next stagger, you're going to die now. Stop jumping around like a moron. As I always say to you, hun, die with dignity. There we go. There we go. I got a hit at the end, but I managed to take you down. Lovely. We got a kill, whisker, and a meteorite. Nice.
Let's hope it was the last of its
Okay.
kind.
So we've got 2 more to do for now, at least. Now, can I remember where they were? Or do I have to go back to Hideaway? Right, is this even the right place? Oh, there's something there. I thought I'd been here before to do a hunt, so I wasn't sure whether they'd be in the same place. But there's something here. Terminus, A rank. I thought for a minute that was an S rank or something, but no. But we faced this one before.
Looks like we're working something up. Only one thing for it.
Yep, we will kill it. Ow, thank you, Dad. That hurts. A lot. Leave it for now. While it's still staggered, we'll just leave our limit alone. And then we can maybe get it to the top and then do it all over again. Lovely. Back here, dude. Don't be like that. Let me kill you. As I always love to say. See you guys trying to get me in the middle of you. I don't like it. Stop doing it. I'd love you a lot more if you did. Yeah, it's close to staggering, so I'm going to avoid using damage. We use that on our boy. Actually, it's an object, so I don't know whether it's an actual boy. Okay, dude, just die in peace, please. Be a good boy. Now that's too many stuff. Stop hitting me with them. Stop hitting. Time to stop, please. I keep hitting that way too far away from you. And you keep not acknowledging it at all. Hopefully that'll get to the end of it. Stop. We can definitely leave Flames of Rebirth alone. Yeah, that was easy enough. Seemed to go quicker than some of the others. Although it took longer to look for, so I guess that balances out.
Sweet dreams.
They just look so much like a geode. They're kind of cool. Oh, I didn't know that I could just... It was never real in the first place. Oh, excuse me. Is it here? Oh, it just appears like that, does it? What the hell are you? Thanatos. Was Pandemonium an S rank then? Because that's the only one that I remember. And I'm like, is Pandemonium next? Is Pandemonium next?
If it's me you want, I'm right here.
It's never pandemonium. Oh, it's pandemonium. Always. Wait. How dare you? How dare you attack me? How dare you?
Titan!
Punch him in the head. You want a bit of that? You want a bit of that? And nearly at the end, we'll alert him and we'll try and get as much stagger from as we can. So it doesn't really matter if we do it really quickly, does it? Because we've got nothing to use on him. Still, we'll try. Wait for that to go, and then we use diamond dust. Okay, we'll do this, and then the stagger, it's got nothing to go for. So we'll wait for everything else. Oh, I fucked that up. But never mind. Got a bit of damage here, so that's good. Not much happens. Come on, Dinosaur. Let me kill you. Try in peace. Ow. Stay right there. Get a bit of damage each time. I appreciate that. That's all my friend. Nowhere near him. He's not going to get any damage on that. I might have to change line. It's not as good as anything else. I say we should use the Ice Age. So you sort of punch ahead and just get a lot of stuff. Staggering him a lot, but the damage is not helping. Haha! Haha! Is that 5 of you? I think it is. It might be. Dark Steel. Ooh, I think that is also something that I can use to do my ultimate weapon. But we might continue a little bit with the main quest. I feel like I should be getting some side quests soon. Unless we've done them all, but I don't think we did. I know that Northreach didn't feel finished. You know? So, oh, that looks a lot... Well, actually, that looked the same as it is. So yeah, that looks a lot better now that there's only 3 of them. So we'll need to kill these 3. But like I said, we'll give it a bit of a... Give us a bit of a break for a little bit. I say a little bit, we'll speak to Otto and then the side quests will appear. And I'll be like, yep, time for those quests.
Still alive, I see.
For those hunts.
Something tells me
somehow
that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that? It's a long story.
Yeah.
One that I'd rather only tell once.
Yeah, let's tell it only once, please.
All hands on deck then.
All hands on deck. I mean, I feel like pretty much everybody but him and Karen were there. Oh, Taya wasn't there, neither was you, Taya. Okay, a lot of people here need to find out. I mean, technically not, but these are the main characters. Look at them all there.
As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin.
Origin.
Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
Is it an origin that's
What
been
does it
before?
matter what it's called?
Or is it
Its
an origin that's
emergence
yet
tore
to come?
Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Sorry.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records.
Okay.
But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
The Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canberra is in flames.
Yeah, this is the rock bottom, right?
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts
We
to
have no
fuck all.
assurances to give.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new mother crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether?
Maybe.
It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
Maybe.
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right.
You just, that was a bit of a downer,
We
Josh.
faced
You were
him
just a
stone
little
here.
bit.
Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin.
Okay.
Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
What do you suggest?
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky.
We need somebody to
And
fly
fast
us
as she
there.
is, the Enterprise can't fly.
Oh. The one game we don't have a bloody airship. Are you telling me that?
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right.
That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off.
Calm down a bit, Otto, please.
Same goes for you, Clive. You
Bugger
won't
off.
solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you.
Just a thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, what do you mean by fresh air?
Joshua seemed upset.
Well, we better go speak to him then. Joshua, my boy. He seemed extra upset, yes. I agree with you. It's just me. I'm coming to check what that was all about earlier.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all
I was
along.
going to say, we always do that in this game.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that
Well, let's
we can be
hope that
certain.
he doesn't prevail then. Huh?
But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it. It won't be easy. It may take generations. Centuries of suffering. And
We'll
that
be down to do it, won't we?
everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
That's the world you choose to make.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand.
Yeah,
let
you
alone
can't fly.
And only the founder knows what horrors await in those
We
skies.
should ask
He's
what's
certain
his
about
face
this.
to do it.
Am I certain?
He can carry
I
us,
am
right?
the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember.
All right. I yield. But only what you must. Yes?
No.
I'm still your sworn shield.
God, don't talk like
That
this.
you
I
are.
feel like one of you won't make it out
And
to
what
the end of the
my
game.
wings?
See, I tell you, Dion should be like, okay, excuse
Lest you
me.
forget,
Were
you
you
go
just
to
like
stand
there the
against the
entire
blade.
time during our like
I would
heartwarming
not have you
conversation?
succumb to fatigue
How could you do that?
before the fight begins? Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Okay, maybe it should be
Then
Joshua
mine
then.
will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima.
Ooh.
He has much to answer for.
Okay. With Dion here, that makes it more likely
in
the
your
other
debt,
two will survive. I feel like one of these. Usually, I wouldn't
We
be
can speak
thinking
of
this in a
debts
Final
when this
Fantasy
is
game,
over.
but this is a very brutal one. So maybe.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back,
Yeah, I noticed that too.
and has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Clive?
If he dies, we don't have to.
Time to talk to Jill.
You talking to Jill?
I only hope she understands.
Yeah, is she
Take
not
as
coming
much
with
time
us?
as you need, brother. Something tells me Ultima will wait.
I just love the way that you said that. Is she in our... Is she... Which way is she? Okay, she's... in my house. In my little room. In my house. She's on the, like, the balcony. That's weird. But okay. Oscar, you need to, like, move. I don't like you in my room. Outside my room. I'm about to go talk to Jill. Could you, like, buzz off for, like, an hour? Please? Hey, Jill. This is maybe goodbye soon?
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea.
wish
Jill.
I will. I wish I might. I wish on this
You know
first
what I
star
have
I
to do?
see tonight. What is that from?
Why I have to do it? There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us.
I guess.
Where it will end, for better
I feel
or
like
worse.
it's the way you chose to go.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
We intend to keep that promise, Jill. I promise you. I promise you, okay? Oh, we faded to black there. Did we do anything? Probably not.
It's almost time.
And hey, there are my
Make sure I haven't
side
forgotten
quests!
anything.
Beautiful! And I feel like, yeah, okay, we've got at least 2 of them. I say as he sighs deeply. Oh shit, okay. I say at least 2, we've got at least 4. Okay, we've got at least 5. So, in a mood. In case you hadn't noticed, your poor hound spent all his time of late on the rear deck, whimpering like Gavin his cups. Something ain't right, and my gut tells me it's not to do with his supply of antelope bones. Karen. Okay, okay.
What is it this time, Torgal?
Oh, don't say it like that. Toggle's such a sweet boy. More than words. And what is the other one that we've got here? In search of a lost tome. Is this Tombs? No, it's Vivian. Reluctant as I am to add to your burdens, I would ask your aid in a personal matter, albeit one that may be beneficial to your cause. There exist ancient texts deemed so injurious to modern thought that mere possession is deemed a crime, and it was a chance encounter with one such tome from a distance that sparked within me the scholastic curiosity which burns to this very day. I wish to enlist your aid in reclaiming that text. Should you require further incentive, know that I am willing to offer compensation for services rendered. An inconvenient truth, eh?
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
Nope, probably not. That it's deemed a crime? I doubt it, my boy. Okay, so we've got those 2. So we need to talk... Oh, okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've lost count of how many we've got. Okay, we'll find out. Oh, my uncle has a quest. What do you want me to do, uncle? Three's Company.
Clive, my boy!
What's up?
Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks.
Yeah, cause like,
Hadn't
you know,
intended for you to get involved,
we do a
but
side
such
quest.
are the times we live in.
In previous games,
I would have done the
I
same
feel like
for
this
anyone
is
else.
when
You're
you
far
wouldn't really
too
have
modest,
voice
Clive.
acting.
You'd make a terrible
You'd just, you
nobleman.
know, you'd read it and you'd be
But
like,
tell
oh,
me,
okay,
Is the
okay.
realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
But you talk here and
From what
then
little I
you
saw,
talk during the main scenes
you were right to
and you
be
talk
worried.
as you're walking around. And then
I
you have some
suppose I should have
conversations
expected the
that are just
worst.
like,
But I was rather
nothing.
hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control.
you'd think,
Alas,
But they
it
don't.
seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
okay, what do you want me to
But where
do?
do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many, but in my estimation, there are 2 key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders.
Dude.
As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there.
I have
Certain
seen
cities
that.
have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes, but such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
And we don't want
But
that.
how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
Eugen, that's who you were
I
once
thought he was
talked to.
retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man
We'll
alive
have to
more
try
capable.
talking to him.
Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
Of course he has.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally.
Yeah, okay, we can
Havel
do
has always
that.
been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course.
Of course
but
you
the
did.
old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Of course not. If that is your wish.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the
That
spirit.
is the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once.
Not for
You
once.
send a Stolas.
We need to do some other stuff
Of course.
first.
Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you
I
forthwith.
feel like I need to,
Excellent.
chat to some other
Thank you,
people
Uncle.
first.
No, thank you, Clive.
Three's company. I won't prioritize that quest because I feel like that's outside. Yes, meet Havel at the gates of Vandalar. Okay, so we've got. Oh my god. Oh my god. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then whatever the aligned reports have to say. That's too many quests. That's way too many quests. Everybody has a quest. Joshua has a quest. Oh, Dion, my dear, you don't have a quest. I love you for it. Mwah. Hey, Joshua. What would you have me do?
Clive.
Where there's a will.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
It's
Nothing.
not nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will. Or
Ah.
something akin to it.
His
Cool.
will. How? Where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle.
Of course.
After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the duchy yet remained. And in the process
And
of
one
doing
of them
so,
was a will.
they found a letter from Father.
Oh, that's not a
I'm
lot. That's
surprised
not a
anything
will.
survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but would you join me?
I don't really like hanging out with him, but sure. We'll go to
course.
Tabor.
I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you
I
are.
am not ready to leave yet. But thank you for letting me know. Goodbye, brother. For now. Who else has a quest? There's so many quests here. It's ridiculous. Who are you? Oh, Doris, you have a quest. I thought we were done with you.
Sid, do you have a moment?
Sure.
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She
Oh
found some
dear,
way to
of
send
course
me a
she did.
letter.
Of course she did.
And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
Why?
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them.
Balmung
Foreign
Dark.
captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her.
I mean,
Bearers with no one to look after them.
nobody would
When
miss
ether
those.
started
Nobody would
lapping at
miss
the
bearers,
walls,
really.
The
At
jailers
all.
fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Yep.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by
I
now.
I trust you, yeah.
And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck
We'll
on
have
the
to go
Shadow
with her.
Coast than
We'll
leave them
have to go
starve.
with her, of course. Then we go together.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception.
I'm coming with you.
But we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name
Now
in
she's
the
giving
prison
us
register.
information
A name
that
from
we
my
don't.
past.
That last time we got in the
Chadwick.
middle of the quest.
Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family.
Well,
Thought
I
of
hope
him
we can
held
find them.
captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was.
Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis.
Okay.
We should head there as quickly as we can.
Everybody
only
keeps
pray
saying
there are
that.
still
We
bearers
will go
alive to
when I am
save.
ready.
As do I, Doris.
Everybody will wait. Even Ultima will wait for me, okay? Nobody's tool. I like that name. And the implications. Okay. I was just about to say, why are all those quests just like gone? Hello! Do you have a quest for me as well, Nazar?
Sid,
What quest
I was
do you have
wondering if
for
you could
me?
help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Cursebreakers.
What's the problem?
As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's
Oh,
suitability.
okay.
I was hoping
I
you'd
really
be able
don't
to
have
see this
time to
one's
do that.
evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting
I feel like
slavers to the
Gav
sword.
should be the one that's in
But
charge of
scouting,
it.
we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognise the traits in him
I
that we
feel
should
like
look
it would
for
still
in
be
those who'd
easier
fill
to
his
have
boots.
Gav do this.
Sounds reasonable.
No, it doesn't.
So you happy to oversee the boys' test then?
Sure, my time is yours. What else am I
Gonna
gonna
have too
do?
many scouts.
Truer words, Sid.
You know, it's not like I'm
I'll let the
waiting
initiate
to
know that
kill
you'll be attending
Ultima.
this
It's
trial,
not like I've got 3
and that
other
he is to
hunts
proceed
to
directly
do.
to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the
No
present,
time like the present.
indeed.
I'll await you there.
Trial and error. That does not sound good for the guy. But
Northreach.
we do need
I
another
suppose
one.
they could have chosen somewhere closer.
We can just teleport there, it's fine. It's fine, my man. Okay, Vivian, we've got your quest. What are you wanting to do? You want me to get you a book,
Vivian.
right?
I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you,
Tell me
Clive.
about it.
But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please.
Sure, I'm
You have
sure.
always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I
You
return
don't
the
really
favor,
ask for much, so sure.
or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but
He had no idea.
perhaps it is best that you
Oh,
hear the
don't make
details
me.
from him.
I've already gone through
If you
that.
say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you.
But I guess I have to
But
go
this
round
book,
to collect the other side
It set me on the
quests, so I'll
path
be
to
fine.
becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Okay. And you've got your stupid thing on
Back
again. Yes, yes, yes. View the
Allow
state
me
of
to
the realm.
educate you.
How
Of
is the realm
course.
doing? It's going. And then what's over here?
One must understand one's place in the world.
Everything's messed up at the moment. We know
Thus
that.
ends today's lesson.
Thank you for letting me know. Okay. How many quests are out there that you want me to do?
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
I'm scared to.
Here you go.
Okay, so we've got under new management, which is at Northreach, which is exactly what I said earlier, that whole situation had not finished yet. Rosaria has no quest. Dalmacia has 2 quests. No! Lines in the Sand and Duty Undying. Luckily, Waloed does not. So we've got 3 quests there. So
Always something in there.
we've got a lot of quests. There's still 2 that I've not picked up over. Please tell me that those are the only 2 though. Okay, so there's 2 more there. So it's not as bad as I was fearing, but it's still pretty bad. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? Oh, those are the stairs right there.
What do you think happened to Miss Middledore? I heard
What's
she was
happened?
kicked out
What's
of the...
happened, kids? Mid's just fine, I think. Why are you talking like she isn't?
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's
You better
contraptions,
not
did
have,
you?
you little craps.
No. Well, yes, but that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Middledore. She's been acting
She's
strange.
always acting
Very
strange.
strange. She's barely ever
She's
around.
never around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
Ah,
In the
okay.
clouds.
Same
That's
thing.
what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stoneir.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
I mean, maybe,
break it,
but
did
also
you,
maybe
Sid?
not.
You really should be more careful around
We
Miss
didn't break
Middledore's
it.
inventions.
She broke it.
Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
Could I?
But who's gonna put Miss Middledore back together? She seems really sad.
Put her back together, that's funny. Okay. Well, I'm not necessarily worried about her, but we can find out what's troubling her.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
Yeah.
You do that? For us?
For
She's in
her.
her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
I've been in the dungeon.
Thanks for the
Don't
warning.
worry, boys and girl. Yeah, I can prioritize this quest. Because we're at least up down here. Mid. I nearly called you Sid. How are you doing, girl?
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies?
Is she trying to make the
You aren't trying
Enterprise
to give the
fly?
Enterprise wings, are you?
Oh, are we gonna actually get our
What else would I
airship?
be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you.
I would much rather
Is this
fly in the
really so
airship.
important
Actually,
that
I
you need to
wouldn't
shut
because it
yourself
would be
away
the
from
first
everyone?
airship,
The
and I'd be a
Enterprise is
little
already
worried.
the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so
I
I'm
feel
gonna do
like you
something about
should
it.
maybe start a new
The
one
Fallen had their
ship.
chance, but they
to make
relied
an
too much
airship.
on magic. And see where that got him. But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
No, she's
Are you
gonna make us do
volunteering?
it.
I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take
I'm
it.
your godfather? I don't think I'm your
First-hand oil,
godfather.
And not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the tub and
Okay,
crown.
okay.
Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some.
Yeah, that's
You're
what
the one who
we of
offered to
course
help, remember?
meant.
I should speak with one of the curse breakers
Okay.
before I set off for Old Hill. See if I
Oi.
can't find this bone while I'm there as
Yep,
well.
yep.
Has Middledore mentioned...
That feels like the start of a new goddamn hunt. Well, I said that I was going to do them all before I left. I feel like I need to do the big ones to get some of the orichalcum.
I will not let them be forgotten.
What's the matter, Herman? Herman?
Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman.
Sorry that I
I've
haven't
been with the
talked to you
Cursebreakers
before.
for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
You do have the accent, don't you?
The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage.
Okay.
The Badbach Conservatory.
Badbach.
Or rather,
I remember seeing that on my way across.
I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons.
Right.
We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented.
So you want something there, or you want to destroy that place?
And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names. But they must be remembered.
Okay.
They cannot fade away, faceless and
I mean, we're heading over there with Doris anyway, so we can all go together.
With military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
Oh, am I just going instead?
You were a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
We're taking Doris with us.
Please, even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Badbach.
I mean, how do the obelisks work?
I won't let you risk your life.
Can anybody use them?
I don't know.
Can we use them?
You can start by telling me where I'll find
Or are
this
they just
orphanage.
like a fast travel thing that doesn't exist in the game?
In a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
Because I feel like, you know, that's not quite something that happens usually. Ooh, there's a thing here.
It's magic keeping the thing afloat.
Hey, fellas.
What else could it be?
Oh, can we see that even from here? Oh yeah, you can see it from here as well. That does not look good to us. So we need to talk to some people, I guess. Where is the nearest guy? Well, let's talk to my dog. Because he's been waiting long enough. That's a weird sentence. Let me talk to my dog. He'll know what to do. He says fuck off. No. What's up with Togo, eh? What's wrong with you, boy? What are you looking at, huh? Sweetie?
Pining for something, boy.
What are we pining for?
What is it? What do you see out there?
What do your doggy eyes see?
I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
That's a weird, like...
And you're only thinking to ask this now?
Yeah, that's what... Why did you think of it that?
Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all.
Poor baby.
Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
Well then why didn't Sid take the iron off?
Sorry for making you wait so long.
It's been 5 fucking years.
Let's get that thing off you.
He doesn't want it. It's his bracelets. He likes it. It looks cool.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
He's like, bitch, don't take my accessories.
You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you?
Oh, is that why? He's like, this is the last thing Sid gave me. This is the only thing Sid gave me.
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, Good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend
You've been a wonderful friend
Only
to
because
him.
he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Yeah, you guys. Oh, that's sweet. I like that. He just doesn't talk like the rest of you, so I love him more.
Then, Torgal?
Where are we going? What do you mean by follow Torgal? Is he still here? He is, okay. We have to follow him around. Are we going round this place a goddamn again? I feel like we are. That's annoying. Please at least just take me to the boat, Torgal.
Alright, Torgal. Where are you taking me?
Don't whine, just let me know.
More than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria.
So we're heading to Rosaria. Okay, we can do that.
Try the rookery.
The rookery?
I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years.
Okay.
To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
He's like, I don't know where to go. And all of a sudden he gets a bark and he's like, ah, you mean that we need to go right here and do this and see this? Of course. How could I be so foolish? Okay, Hippocrates, tell me about this book.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Hippocrates, there's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips.
Well, I don't know what it means.
You've been talking to Vivian.
I have.
Right as always.
She wants that book. I want to give it to her.
She didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy,
yes.
I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow
Who are
it.
the executors?
The executors?
What are they?
Coveters of secrets.
Excuse
a clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers.
Okay, that makes
a
it
tale
sense.
which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword.
Of course.
They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
Yes, it does.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question.
Both? Neither? Who knows?
All that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders.
Okay, okay.
Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash.
Oh. Okay, that could do
Rumors
that.
of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick.
Why didn't you tell me this? I can go over to Woollwood.
Upon which subject we would oft
correspond. That's easy enough.
Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But Though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting
sounds
discovery.
easy enough.
If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Hell
well.
yeah.
When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Like I said, we need to go there for quite a few things. So we can make a round trip. There's at least 3 things I need in Waloed. Like, I am really interested. Okay, so I've actually picked up all the quests here, haven't I? I'm interested. Get off that. Let me look at my journal. Yes, okay. We will not be going there. Stop. Not yet, at least. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 quests, plus 3 that we've not picked up. That's 11 quests. This is got to be the last batch of side quests, right? I mean, I can't imagine anything else. Hey, Ronan.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around.
I'm here to talk about
Only if you
fighting a
want it.
beast.
Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If
Sorry, I
it's
don't know why I
durability
found
you're
that so
looking
funny.
for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do.
I do. And I know to give them a wide
Yes.
berth.
Isn't there an
What do the old
adamantoise
adamantus do?
in Final Fantasy 15
Well, with
that's
shells,
like got an
the older the
insane
harder.
health bar?
There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza. Or what's left of the
Okay.
village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that sounds like a hunt. Am I going to have to talk to it? Oh no. No, that's beautiful then. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Nectar, I don't mean to like bump you like that. But I feel like that's all in this area, so we need to now leave. And the question is, where to next? And that is it for today's episode. I hope you're enjoying it. Things are certainly heating up in the game. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel using the button on the right. And there are videos you can click on if you want to see more on the left. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.